Most GitHub users will never get the Starstruck badge. Not because they don't deserve it, but because getting 16 stars is harder than it should be. This video fixes that. For those of you who don't know, in the previous video I said, if this video hits 1000 likes, I'll create a tool that allows you to get 16 stars in your repository by automated bots or like a like for like system that lets you like others' repos and get your own likes. But instead of using bots or begging on Twitter, I did what any sane developer would do. I built an entire platform. That's right, for a GitHub badge. And repository discovery, not that it matters to you greedy goblins, does it? At its core, StarSwap is a repository discovery platform. You log in with GitHub and instead of scrolling endlessly, you get a swipe deck, which is basically a Tinder style interface but for repositories. The swipe interface forces one decision at a time, which prevents star spam behavior. From a system design perspective, this is intentional. Sequential decisions are harder to game than bulk decisions, and they let me enforce fairness at the interaction level instead of after the fact. Each card is a real public repo with its pitch, primary languages, current star count, and a lot of other metrics. All of this is automatically fetched directly from the GitHub API, so there's no fake data or manual filling. Now here's the part that you've been waiting for. Visibility is algorithmic, not manual. The more you get involved in the platform by starring other repos, you gain more visibility in turn, and your Starstruck badge would only be a matter of days. When you submit your own repository, you're not just dumping a link. There's a pitch with a limit. The pitch limit exists because long descriptions correlate strongly with lower engagement. If users can't parse your idea in under 5 seconds, they won't star it. Now to make this more interesting, there's a leaderboard system. StarSwap tracks the stars you've given, stars your repo has received, and raw stars are meaningless, so the score is weighted by activity and consistency. There's also a streak system, so consistent participation matters more than just showing up once. Authentication is handled via GitHub OAuth using Nextauth. That gives us secure sessions, verified GitHub identities, and role-based access control. On the backend, everything runs through Prisma connected to Postgres, hosted on Supabase. Tables such as users, repositories, star actions, sessions are all normalized. For performance, I heavily use REDIS. If you're not familiar with REDIS, it's an in-memory key value store. Unlike a traditional database that reads from the disk, REDIS keeps data in the RAM, which makes reads and write orders of magnitude faster. In this system, REDIS is used for 3 main things. First, caching GitHub API responses. Second, rate limiting. And third, basic abuse prevention. The result is that interactions feel instant, database load stays low, and GitHub doesn't rate limit the entire application because thousands of identical API requests are being fired at once. One important thing I didn't want was fake stars. So there's a sync button. When you hit it, the system revalidates your repository's actual star count against GitHub's API, with internal debouncing so it cannot be abused. If the numbers don't line up, the database gets corrected. Otherwise, the sync operation happens every few minutes automatically, so there's no trust-based nonsense. If you're watching this during the beta phase, you'll see a floating bug report widget built directly into the UI. You can submit issues or suggestions, assign severity, and I can pick them up and fix them up from my end. And special thanks to all the GitHub sponsors, you guys get the pro tier that unlocks exclusive perks inside the platform automatically. Finally, the platform is open for all of you to sign in and get your badge. You'll find the link inside my Discord channel and discuss bugs, suggestions, and future ideas there as well. And that was it for this video. If you want to learn how to get the rest of the GitHub badges instantly, you should check out this video. StarSwap is currently private. If this video hits 2k likes, I'll open source it. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this.